Okay, we're going to practice a little bit more with sight reading on the next page. So we're going to take every single tip that we talked about last time and apply it to one of these. So for the very first one, I want to do naming notes, mainly because this rhythm is a little bit more simple than the other ones. So we're going to save the counting for later. So let's go over to, we're on page 37. 1-43 says allegretto at the top of it. So not that you could see super well. Right here, okay? First things first, clefs look normal, nothing in our key signature, which is nice. 3-4, so we're going to be counting in 3 instead of 4 this time, so that'll be a little bit different. Okay, so let's figure out where our left hand and where our right hand is. First note, 4 is going to be on the space C right here, okay? Look over, right hand, 1 is on D right here, right above middle C, okay? All right, so we're going to just name notes as we go at a very slow tempo, but I will count us off, and I would like you guys to do that with me as well, and by yourselves, okay? So let's go about maybe 1, 2, 3. 1, ready, go. C, D, E, D, 3, D, E, F, E, 2, 3, G, F, E, F, 2, 3, F, E, D, C, 2, 3. Good, okay. If you felt a little bit overwhelmed, take that back a little bit slower and try it again. With sight reading, the goal is not to have anything really be perfect, unless you're doing something easy, in which I am in my case, but it's mainly to get better at it every single time. So feel free to look around in this book as well beyond just the stuff that we sight read in these. Even if it's something that's really, really hard and you're like, I can't even get like 90% of these notes right, that's okay. I do that sometimes too, just trying to sight read through really difficult stuff because then I get better at it. Also, try to balance that with easy stuff like this. So speaking of which, let's keep moving on. Let's go down to 1-44, okay? So this time what we're going to do is we're actually going to count out loud, okay, as we play. First things first, clefs look normal. We got F sharp, and if we look at our notes, our first and our last notes are G, so we're in G major, and we're in 2-4. So that's going to be a little bit different in counting. We're going 1 and 2 and, okay? So let's figure out first note. 5 is on this space G right down here, okay? And then pan over, right hand is on D right here, okay? All right, does not look like we're going to be having to worry about our F sharp, which is really nice. Let's take off. We're going to go very slow, okay? About 1 and 2 and 1 and go. And 1 and 2 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 and 1 and 2. Ta-da! Okay, all right. So hopefully that will help you not only line up just the dotted quarter notes and the eighth notes and everything, but that will also engage your brain. I've talked with other classes, when you talk out loud as you play, that tends to engage your brain in a different way. At least it should. If it didn't, there might be some other things that you can do. Some people will prefer to do the notes. Some people will prefer to do the rhythms. I say, short of like standing on your head and playing with your feet, whatever works for you to sight read is fine by me. Okay, let's go down to the very last one. Since we are in 6/8 this time, 6 beats the measure, 8th note gets the beat. We're going to close the lid. Okay, this is going to be really slow. Now, since we've got both hands going, and this is something I did not mention with the last one, use whatever hand you're going to be playing with. Okay, you don't have to worry about even like mimicking notes like this. That's okay. Okay? Later on, we might do that, but we'll leave that for another time. Okay? So, take a look at the beginning. If you can go ahead and identify the first notes right now, that's great. If not, we'll deal with that when we put it on the piano. But we're going to go very, very slow, probably about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, great. Open it back up. This time I'm not going to tell you where your first notes are. You'll be able to kind of see it, but I want you to be able to figure out where it is. Okay? All right. Let's go. We're going to go the same tempo, but I'm not going to count through the whole thing. I'm just going to count you off like I want you guys to do as well. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Alright, okay, so feel free to practice these again as you guys need to practice them again, and look through other areas of the book, stuff maybe we didn't cover in Unit 1, or maybe even in the next unit, just to get some more practice. The more you can practice with that, the better. Anything is optional in this book to sight read through. Okay? Alright, next video, we're going to do the introduction to harmonization and talk about the assignment for the week.